Hi, I'm Stuart and I am a perfectionist. There, I've said it out loud. Now I can continue. So I used to think that being a perfectionist was quite a good thing, in that I thought, well, I always strive to be the best I can be at whatever it is I'm trying to achieve, and that my perfectionism would drive me on to, not necessarily ever reaching perfection, but getting as close as I could to it. And to a certain extent, that is a good thing. But it's also a crippling self-paralysis that I'm afflicted by. And that rears its head in a couple of ways. The first being that I talk myself out of doing stuff even before I've started, because I don't think it's necessarily going to be any good, or I can't guarantee that something's going to be amazing. And I give myself reasons not to do stuff because of that. So another thing that how it manifests itself is self-promotion. And I've never been particularly good at self-promotion. And that's not what this video is about, by the way. This video is more a therapy to try and get over some of these hurdles that I find myself faced with. But stuff like, posting on social media for my business. I'm a professional photographer and videographer. I make content for brands. I'm very lucky. I've got some really good clients, some great brands that I work with, and they're very happy with it. I'm pretty happy with it. I'll never be 100% happy with it, but then that's part of my issue. But when it comes to posting for myself, for my own personal Instagram page, or my business's Instagram page, or even this YouTube channel, I just find myself talking myself out of it before I've even done it. Even with like posting on Instagram client stuff I've done that's done really well for the clients, I'm still reticent to post it for a couple of reasons. One is that I'm like, is it really that good? Now that it's me being judged on it, it's not, a marketing tool for the client anymore. It's me being judged on what I do, and putting it out there. I'm like, this is me, and this is what I've done, and that kind of stuff. But there's also the aspect of me, even if I think it's quite good, me not wanting to come across as a show-off, or, oh, look at me kind of thing, or look at all the cool stuff that I do. And that is also part of my perfectionism, that I'm, crippled almost by what I think people will perceive me as. Whereas really I shouldn't give a shit. And, it's what I do. Here it is. Like it or don't like it. I don't give a shit. That's what I should think, but it's not what I think. Not at the moment anyway. And this is something that I'm determined to work on this year in particular. I mean, it's New Year's Day today, 1st of January 2021. And I'm not one for New Year's resolutions. That's not what this is, really. Well, he says that's not what this is, but it kind of sort of is, I guess. But this year I want to try and get over this hurdle, because my perfectionism isn't serving me well at the moment. In fact, my wife was playing me a little bit of an audiobook earlier on today that basically summed me up. I think it's called The Power of Imperfection by Brené Brown. It's something that I'm going to have to check out, because the issues with perfectionism that were being described, it was just like it was a book about me. So I'm going to have to get into that and do some work on trying to combat this. And part of that battle that I'm faced with is the reason for this very video. I woke up this morning feeling pretty in a pretty positive frame of mind, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to make some videos. Maybe one a week, maybe one a fortnight, who knows? We'll see how it goes. But the point is, I've just got to get on and do it, and not worry that I haven't got the greatest idea for this amazing original video. And it's not about becoming a YouTuber or growing a big following. It's just about doing stuff, putting myself out there, and trying not to give a shit, and trying not to worry too much about whether I'm meeting the requirements of YouTube's algorithm. Or sometimes I don't post stuff on Instagram because I do a lot of work for brands with their social media content, and there's a lot of emphasis on that the color palette matches throughout the grid, and everything's consistent and stuff like that. And I do different things with the business. I do some videos for music people. I do some photography for music people as part of their promotion. I do products for skincare brands, for drinks companies. It's what I do isn't necessarily consistent, and so I stop myself from posting anything, even though that I've got plenty of good quality content that I could be putting on there to promote myself. Part of me doesn't do it because I'm thinking, well, that doesn't necessarily fit in with the grid, and my way of dealing with that is to do nothing at all and not post anything, and that's just it's self-sabotaging. Even this morning, when I thought, right, okay, I'm going to do this video, I found myself throughout the day, because I couldn't do it straight away because I've got a family and the kids are at home. It's New Year's Day after all. So I'm like, well, okay, I'll record it tonight after the kids have gone to bed. And throughout the day, I'm thinking, what am I even going to talk about? Because at this stage, this morning, I hadn't even thought about the perfectionism being a possible topic. I just thought, I'm going to make a video, but I don't know what it's about yet. And throughout the day, I was almost talking myself out of it. And then I thought, no, I'm going to do it. I'll just set up a camera, waffle on, spout rubbish about something or other, and then just post it and be, right, I'm not a perfectionist. I'm going to be fine about this. But it's easier said than done, to the point where I've already went through a few different setups of where I'm going to be in the house. Then it's night time now, so there's no natural light, and so then I've got a light, and then I'm trying different lighting things. And in the end, does it really matter for this? Not really, but I can't help myself. It's infuriating. Even now I'm thinking, yeah, but what are people going to think of you being a dick on camera? And this is not a pity party by any stretch of the imagination. It's just a first step in me trying to overcome what is really quite a debilitating issue that kind of affects my business, and it's just something I need to address, and that is the sole reason for making this video. Whether anyone watches it or not, I just need to post it and forget about it, and try not to stay up at night thinking that people might think that I'm a twat, essentially, which I feel like I am right now, but just rambling. This is not good content. I don't even know whether I've made a point. I may start editing this and then just ditch the whole thing. But I need to fight it. I need to get through it and just take whatever shit I'm spouting and try and turn it into something coherent. I do it for clients all the time. I should be able to do it for myself. Easier said than done, though. Anyway, if you've made it this far into the video, you deserve a medal. But thank you. does mean a lot, even though I shouldn't be caring whether you've made it to the end. I shouldn't be caring whether you like it or not, because that's part of what this is about. So I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Maybe see you in another video. If not, that's cool, he says through gritted teeth. But yeah, take care.